Well, last time we saw this stretch of highway, we were stranded on the side of the road. If you haven't seen it yet, there's a video called Stranded, and it's about my trip to Mount Rushmore, which quickly turned into a nightmare of how in the heck are we gonna get home. Well, we just have made it past that spot where we were sitting at the side of the road. That was in Kennebec, South Dakota, and so this adventure picks up where the last one got stuck. And we are quickly on our way to Mount Rushmore. And hopefully this is gonna go a lot smoother than the last one did. One can only hope. This is a much different terrain than what you see in Wisconsin and Minnesota. It's kind of cool that it's no longer pitch black outside and I can see what's going on. Look at this cool little valley we have entered into. And there is a dinosaur museum, which we are not going to get to see today. But it is just amazing. This is like, kind of like the Wisconsin Dells of South Dakota that we have entered into. Founding Fathers exhibit. All sorts of things that you see on the side of the road with the billboards and little displays that they have set up. This is pretty cool. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is, my first glimpse of Mount Rushmore. I finally made it. It's been a rigmarole to get here. It's been a long journey, but there they are. I would step out of the car, but it is raining. As you can see, my windshield wipers are on, but look at that. I've seen it a lot in pictures and things throughout the years, in movies, TV shows, all sorts of things, and it's just nothing like seeing it actually in person. We have had some dark clouds and some rainy weather here this morning. Not great for seeing Mount Rushmore, but look at this. We have some hope. We have some blue skies and it looks like the sun is trying to shine through. You can even see the rays beaming down through the clouds. Come on, sun, you can do it. Well, hello there, and welcome to what hopefully will turn out to be another beautiful day for an adventure here at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. We finally made it. I'm so happy about this. I've never been here before, so we're just gonna kind of meander around and check things out and learn about this all together, I guess. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. And come on with me, guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And there are all sorts of ways that you can experience Mount Rushmore. There are self-guided tours. You can just simply walk down the path and experience the attraction on your own. You can also rent a Mount Rushmore multimedia self-guided tour to hear, see, and engage with the park. There's a junior ranger quest. There's a bookstore. And if you become a member of the bookstore, you can help support the rangers and educational programs at the park. And before we delve down this path, let's check out the information center and bookstore, shall we? Here's the inside of the information center. They have a bookstore over there. Map of the Black Hills region. There's a cool picture of Mount Rushmore. And look, they even have it in miniature here on the desk. And this picture gives us an idea of what we're in for today. This is where we're at right here, the information center. There's a cafe and ice cream, Avenue of the Flags, amphitheater. There's a whole path you can walk down. And there's Mount Rushmore right at the top. And this is kind of cool. They've got all of the Rushmore workers from 1927 to 1941 listed right here in alphabetical order, starting with Dorothy Anderson. Look at that. That is a lot of people. Very cool. And here's a sculpture of the man himself, Gutzon Borglum. There he is. He created all of that up there, and this sculpture was done by his son, Lincoln Borglum. I kind of feel like Clark Griswold right now. Traveled all that way, and it's, please pardon our dust and noise while we renovate. This looks like about as close as we're gonna get to Mount Rushmore here today, but that's a lot closer than my attempt last time. I remember when I was a kid, I used to have a Viewmaster, and one of the discs was themed on national parks, and this was one of the slides in that disc, and it looked kind of 3D in the slide, almost as if I was there, and now I actually am. It's kind of a surreal experience for me. This must be the Avenue of the Flags that they were referring to. It goes all the way down there, and it leads us right into the gift shop. Wow, pretty expansive gift shop that they have. All sorts of items, stuffed animals, hats, t-shirts. Ooh, I kind of like this t-shirt right here. Mount Rushmore National Memorial. Very cool. Thermoses, and there's even a picture of Mount Rushmore right there. They've got some Mount Rushmore themed taffy, and even their beverage container is Mount Rushmore themed. That is a nice touch. Mount Rushmore coffee cups, or if you prefer, beer steins. They even have presidential themed socks here. Look at this, Abraham Lincoln. A house divided against itself cannot stand. And of course, Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Well said. And you can even get some American flags to go with a mini Mount Rushmore. We came in from all the way over there, and I realized they've got a whole nother section back here. This place is really huge. And look at this. This other section, we're greeted by a teddy bear and a teddy bull, it looks like. Hi guys, welcome to Tommy Travels. And look at this, real leaf night lights. These are night lights made out of leaves, and these are actually real leaves, but it looks like they're plated with gold. Black Hills gold, I would imagine. That is absolutely cool, and if you'd like one, they're only $36.99. And look at this mesmerizing piece. You can just flip this around and then just be entertained. Now as we come out of the gift shop, this is what we're dealing with. It's pouring rain. This is great. I'm a little bit trapped right now because I did not bring an umbrella. I thought it was going to get more on the sunny side instead of more on the rainy side. Well, let's see what we can do here and figure this out. Oh well, I guess we're just going to have to wait it out in this giant ice cream parlor, coffee shop, marketplace, food venue. Look at how huge this place is. All the cool flags. I guess we've got a little spot to hang out until it dries up out there a little bit. Well, I'm always a sucker for ice cream, so I was gonna check out the ice cream parlor while we wait for it to stop raining. But then this Rushmore Roasters caught my eye. I'm not a coffee drinker, but they do have homemade fudge. And who's not a fan of that? I think we're gonna have to give that a try. Wow, look at that. They've got mint chocolate, chocolate walnut, vanilla walnut, cookies and cream. Oh, Rocky Road. Oh, that's my favorite type of ice cream, and I think it's gonna be my favorite type of fudge. We're definitely checking that one out. So somebody took the spot I was sitting at, so I think we're gonna try this fudge from right here in front of this huge fireplace with the head of Teddy Roosevelt being constructed. Wow, that is just so cool. Look at those guys on the scaffolding. I know this was done a lot with dynamite, so there was holes being blasted everywhere. Just an incredible job. And here it is. I just love Rocky Road. It's my favorite ice cream. My mom makes a Rocky Road candied for Christmas. And I've got a feeling this is gonna be another favorite as well. And so here we go. Beautiful piece of Rocky Road candy. We're gonna give it a try. Just as I suspected. It is delicious. You can really taste the marshmallow, the chocolate. It all comes together really nicely for a brilliant piece of candy. If you come to Mount Rushmore, you've got to check that place out and get one of these. And just like that, it cleared up. We are looking at some blue skies over Mount Rushmore, which is absolutely wonderful. And this is about as close as we're going to be able to get to these guys today, because it appears the trails and everything are all closed off and they're doing some remodeling. But this has been a cool adventure. We got to see the gift shop, we got to sample some fudge, and we did finally get to see Mount Rushmore up in person. Very close and personal. This is absolutely great. If you guys liked what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Thank you guys so much for the support that you've given me so far, and until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. And before we actually end this video, as I was leaving, I found this scenic lookout. And this is absolutely breathtaking. Look at these views. Certainly is much, much different than the type of terrain you see in Wisconsin and Minnesota, as I said before. This is absolutely stunning. It is a photographer's dream. If you have a camera and you're out in this direction and you like to take pictures, this is definitely a place to put on your bucket list.